One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Washington State Cougars and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Washington State's head coach told me before the game, he understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So San Diego State's offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Jaden Denigal. More than 350 yards and a pair of scores in his last game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Sheffield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So Washington State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazzu a first down.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job turning it on.
Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Looking for room. It's Voorhees. Might have a chance. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right back to the well. Still running at the 40. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Smacks him with the stiff arm. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Defense looks like they're coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Napier. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Aztecs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Escapes trouble. And he's in. Touchdown, Aztecs. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Voorhees. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Here's a heat. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
On the delay, it's Voorhees. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Run inside. It's Sutton. Could be an alley. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They're going to ride this running back. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, San Diego State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He'll pull it down. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff to the lone back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Running inside, it's Sutton. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Napier. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They booted away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Quarterback empties his backfield. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hawkins. Oh, what a move to get open. Turning on the Jets. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. On the move, it's Voorhees. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep 3rd downs manageable for this offense.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys?
Oh, he's got some space. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Cougars. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 8 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Tigers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Snapdragon Stadium. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here comes the Wazzu offense onto the field again, trying to set the tone with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to move the chains. Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Voorhees. Makes it past the marker. And he's still running after the move. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Washington State. Great job by the back on the option. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and now 18 on the season.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Finds his man. It's low. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's low. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you
snags it, and he's open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. With the catch, it's low. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they're after him. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're looking to pass from the red zone, using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Right down the boulevard. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Finds his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hawkins. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Washington State has it all working right now. Off play action on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing down the left side. Past the 30. 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Tax.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. On the run, it's Voorhees. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Buying some time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. Did the work himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Washington State going back to work on first down. The lone back's got it. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Voorhees. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Snags it over the middle. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Running inside, it's Sutton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Sutton. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It'll be 3rd and long. Lets it fly. Caught at the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Freeman. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Plows through the defense. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red.
Maybe some room here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Trying the run, it's Voorhees. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their 3rd and final one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score?
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping him from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He wants a big play here late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Last chance coming up. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.